Hello, hello everybody, this is Mr. Unstable bringing you a 1v1 commentary on the map Tal'Darim Altar between coLCatZ and DuckloadRa. It's a very far spot on Tal'Darim Altar, so I'm expecting a pretty good macro game out of this. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, there's another video of these two playing on Desert Oasis up on my channel, so I think that this is a best of 5 series because there's a few more games. And yeah, I'll upload the rest of those games over the course of a few days, or I'll do them all today, and upload them overnight. So yeah, if there's more than one video up, that's why. If I have more, I think it's a series at least, because they're all uploaded at the same time on the same place. Pylon going down at the choke of the natural for DuckloadRa, just showing that he's probably going to go for that quick expansion build, because he can easily wall this off with a few gateways and a forge. Meanwhile, we got coLCatZ building eggs, getting some more drones out, droning up, like all Zerg should do early game. DuckloadRa looking for coLCatZ up in the top right position. Will not find him. coLCatZ is flowing an Overlord across to see if DuckloadRa is there. Well, DuckloadRa goes to scout the correct location of the top left. coLCatZ going down for his 15 hatch, sending 2 drones, one of which is there to block for the probe, but there's no probe to block, so he gets out scot-free, so he'll just use this drone for scouting purposes. Now, he's going to send his probe down here first, because he has the Overlord going up here anyway, so by the time this drone came to here, and then came to here, the Overlord would be here, so it doesn't really matter. So he doesn't lose that much scouting time, so he's going to scout down here, and then he's going to scout over here, and the Overlord's going to scout here for him. If he has to go over here, he will be over there, and that'll be the end of it. Forge going down for DuckloadRa, while, not Duckload, coLCatZ is getting his spawning pool up. Still no gas from coLCatZ. Yeah. Pylon going down the front for DuckloadRa. Oh, he's trying to cannon out the natural. 2 cannons going down. Let's see how coLCatZ responds by pulling 4 additional drones off of this. 3rd pylon going down, canceling the first gateway. coLCatZ not attacking yet. Another cannon. coLCatZ doing a smart thing, using his 4 drones to pick off the probe that had the cannons building. Will DuckloadRa cancel these buildings, or he's going to let the cannons finish, just do some damage, kill some drones? We shall see. And oh my god, Fraps, hold on me, Fraps, don't die on me. 1 cannon finishes, gets off 3 shots, kills a drone. 1 cannon falls, though. The next cannon comes up, kills 2 drones are down from this attack. 3, 4, 5 drones have died. 5 drones for 3 cannons and a probe. 3 cannons are 450 minerals. 4 drones are 200. That was not... Yeah, that was not worth it for DuckloadRa. Plus the 1 canceled cannon. Oh wait, no, he did. Never mind. He only built 3 cannons. No, he built 4 cannons. 1 he canceled. Yeah, so yeah, that was not worth it for DuckloadRa. coLCatZ got the better of that achievement. Meanwhile, coLCatZ is going to do an eye for an eye, a cheese for a cheese, a cannon out for a proxy hatchery, but DuckloadRa will also spot this. He is right now going, oh, I see what you're doing here, and unfortunately it did not finish enough for this to be warranted, so he'll probably DuckloadRa just throw a cannon here, maybe 1 there, just enough to shoot the hatchery, and coLCatZ will cancel it when it's almost done. 2 Zerglings out for coLCatZ, just picking off this pylon. The Nexus is almost finished for DuckloadRa. As we said before, he's going for that Forge Fast expansion build. As you can see by the Forge, the cannon, the gateway, and the no army thing. Anyway, 1 more building to fully wall this off, and then let's just use this economic advantage. Meanwhile, cannon going down to stop this hatchery. This hatchery might actually finish. 2 cannons now. I don't think coLCatZ's gonna. I think coLCatZ will cancel this hatchery, because with the 2 cannons shooting at it, there's really no point to having it in his base. The 2 Zerglings coming up for scout. This cannon will not let them get in, unfortunately. Maybe one of them can slip past, but I doubt it. Because the Zealot's almost out as well. And there it is. There's the fully walled off thing, the Zealot providing a nice little choke point for the army to come in and out. 2 gases going down for cats, 1 finishing. That's the 3rd gas going down. 2 queens, or 1 queen already out. The 2nd queen coming. Throwing a spine downer down. Wow. Throwing a spine crawler down at the front of the main for cats. And yeah, cats only has 2 zerglings out in the field, and he's just content to drone up using the spine crawler for base defense, because spine crawlers are really good against Protoss. I mean, they're good units. They're just great. And my fraps is going to hell. I don't know. It's just a laggy game apparently. I'll look at the settings later. I apologize for the lag, folks, but I'm new at this. coLCatZ grabbing all 4 of his gases, getting two have already been up for a little bit, while the other 2 are just now finishing up. Continuing to look at probe production, let's look at the units tab. 41 probes to 34 drones. This is what 2 Nexuses with Chrono Boost does. He has a substantial harvester lead, and he's growing on it because he has so many freaking Chrono Boosts. The only thing that's going to stop him is if he gets supply blocked for a little bit, which he did, but he quickly rectified that with his pylon. Robotics and 3 more gateways going down. coLCatZ can afford to produce off of all of these. He can produce, I think you can successfully produce off of, 2 gateways and a tech structure, I believe. Or for every 2 gateways, I think it's a tech. I think it's like every gateway is a 2 tech. Every 1 gateway is half a tech structure, so I think like 2 gate robos and shit, like you can do a 4-gate 2 gate robo. Yeah, you can pretty much non-stop produce off of 3 gateways, and yeah, of a 2 base he can easily fund 4 gateways and a robo. Probably have some money left over, +1 on the way for coLCatZ. I am ranting, I apologize. Speed finishing up for cats, along with a nice little zergling horde being made in the over here area. Oh, well, over here. Spire's also on the way. Where are you? Here you are. I think you could have done is you could have built the Spire over here and hit it from coLCatZ. coLCatZ has a Stalker just kind of scouting around, seeing what's up. And yeah, moving that Stalker around, looking to see where everyone is. Just kind of bopping around, trying to see what's on the watchtowers, trying to see if he can get control. Looks like coLCatZ threw down a couple more gateways, 3 more gateways, making on a 4th. This is going to be it looks like he has 8 gateways now, fully walling off this entrance so he can take his 3rd, 8 gateways. A Twilight Council is on the way, along with some of his, well, special tactics, apparently. He uses warp prisms, and yeah, he's one of the few Protosses that use them regularly. Like, the great success. I mean, like, I know other Protosses have used a warp prism. I'm saying he's the one who uses them a lot. He uses them pretty regularly. He uses them pretty successfully. Meanwhile, coLCatZ is moving out across the field with a nice little zergling horde. Not going to win in the game, but maybe if he can get in, kill a few probes. A Dark Shrine is now on the way for coLCatZ, along with a robotics support bay. And yeah, that zergling met his cruel fate to Zealot, well, laser swords. And yeah, so let's see here. He's got, how many gateways he's got? How many gateways does he have? My apologies. I'm a bit out of it today. He has 8 gateways, 1 robo, and a Dark Shrine. The mutas come in though. coLCatZ responding by warping in 5 stalkers. 5 stalkers versus what? 12 mutas? Yeah, 12 mutas. The Stalkers will win this fight with the Guardian Shield. It's going to make it a lot more costly, I believe. I mean, not the Stalkers. The Mutas will win this fight, but with the Guardian Shield, he might have a bigger chance. Guardian Shield wearing off. coLCatZ continuing to just kind of fly around, pick off these units. Did he get more Mutas reinforcing this? Yes, he did, I believe. Let's look at the units tab. Yeah, only with 10 Mutas now trying to fight this back. Losing more. He's down to 11 with 5 more just popped, though, so he's losing this front. But I don't think he really cares. He's just trying to do as much damage as possible. And yes, losing a lot of mutas, killing some probes, and killing off a couple stalkers and some sentries. Pretty okay, but I mean, I think he should have just darted in it. When he saw all those all those stalkers warping, he should have just kind of left. Oh, Zergling spotting on the Zelnaga tower, I believe. Yep, there he is, somewhere back there. I see him right there. So White-Ra is forced to drop all of his units. He does get the Immortal and the 2 Zealots out, but can he save them? That's the important thing. Stalker's coming to save this. Meet the units at the gate. Going forward, Blink picking off a Muta. Meanwhile, I believe, yes, Blink is on the way. No extended thermal lance coming out yet, while White-Ra is getting out another Warp Prism. Chrono boosting out +3 attack weapons. They're Chrono boosting out this Warp Prism. The Muta's coming in from the top right position, coming down to hopefully do some damage to this probe line. White-Ra's Zealot keeping all of his Stalkers from entering. If White-Ra didn't notice that, these Mutas could have done a lot more damage. Cat's catching up in the drone count. He's only down by 3 now, which is good. Taking a 4th base as well. I told you this would be a lovely macro game. Using his Overlords to spread creep and scout the perimeter of his base to make sure he sees drops and whatnot. Not a single creep tumor has been thrown down. All the creep in his base is generated by these Overlords, which is rather interesting. Infestation Pit with Passaging Glands almost done. We're going to go back to the production tab so I don't miss stuff. +1/+1 on the way for our Zerg player, Cats, with melee attack. Taking a 5th base as well, transferring a few drones down to here. Meanwhile, White-Ra sending just a few DTs, but he has a Spine and a Spore at every expansion. Did he scout the, I don't know, did he? No, he hasn't scouted the Dark Shrine either, but usually if you have 4 bases, you have a pretty decent base lead. Always throw down a few spines and a spore. You always throw down a couple spines and a spore crawler, just if you're playing against a Protoss, just in case you see, because just for the potential. Because Dark Templar can easily win a game for Protoss if you do not have detection. They can kill all your workers at all your bases, and you're dead. Because the Protoss took no damage, because he warped in 5 DTs, killed off all your shit, and that was the end of it. Casting another expansion, throwing down a macro hatchery at his 3rd. And, yeah, content just get infestors. 2 more. Oh, no, that's the expansion. White-Ra loading up in the Warp Prism, going for a drop, but Cats is well prepared at every expansion with spines and spores. I think he has 2 spines, a spine and a spore at every expansion. Except for his main, he only has a spore crawler at the main, but dropping the main would be a silly thing to do. Oh, where are these? I hear them. I can hear them, I can't see them. Stalker's coming in to attack the 4th base of White-Ra. No, White-Ra's Stalker's coming in to attack the 4th base of Cats, not White-Ra. White-Ra's a Protoss player. God, I'm dumb. Some Zealots in the Immortal calling up the thing. Could get picked off by those Zerglings. Oh, poor Queen. She came out and she died. That is just not good. Not good leadership right there.